Alright. Alright. You know the rules. So, well, I'm gonna give, very, very random thoughts. I know what I want to say about the game ahead of time, but sometimes I forget some things to say. But if you're looking for, like, a really in-depth review with the examples, it's not here. You're just getting it from someone who played it for the first time just now. We're gonna go through the last level. Yeah. We'll just do this part at the end. But so let's start with things I liked. So I know I was like super critical of this game right at the start, but like I feel like maybe it was really the issue of like skill issue, get good, but dude, like towards the end, like you definitely get way more into it. You get like you start actually sneaking around. You start doing the stealth missions. You start sitting in bushes with your camera. And like, I played on easy. I played on easy with a supposed AI fix. So like you can see how that went for me. It didn't go well. Ooh, that was close. Like AI fix, like the game's gonna have some problems. Like obviously it can seem like they see through bushes, but that's just AI. I wish there was a way to know like how much of you they could see through bushes, or if they could, because even with the fix, like they can get you through walls of like tents and canopy. So like I know sometimes there's still problems with it, but for the most part, like the game, once it makes you start taking it seriously. I think at the end of the game, when we were going through the credits, I was talking about how I didn't like, or how I wish there was more guns, but I realized like adding more guns wouldn't have really done anything, because it gets to that point where you have so many guns that are just slight variations of each other that it all just feels like the same in the end anyway. So no, I think it had a decent amount. Maybe maybe if it didn't call the shotgun, or if it didn't call like one of the guns like the machine gun. I think that's the M249 one. Is it they do that with? But no, I like the spread. You got your this thing, the tried and true, all reliable, full auto and single shot. Very nice. But no, the story, the voice acting, I'm gonna say for the most part is kind of rough. Like Dr. Krieger and Doyle are probably like the only good voices. I would say Val is passable, and then like Jack and Crow are they're just so ridiculous. Like it's almost fun to listen to their lines, but it doesn't it they come out of they just don't sound good. I don't know how to phrase it. Like go back and watch like his very first line, like the very first line he says when he's like, "Who is this? How did you know who I am?" It's like, dude, oh my god. Yeah, Doyle's alright. I called the twist. I called Doyle being a rat, but that's usually how I go. They usually have the guy behind the scenes, the like tech guy, flip on you. It's a pretty basic thing at this point, but the story overall I would say was fine. Val is a CIA agent. She finds Jack Carver, who's just like relaxing on a beach. He's ex-military. I don't know. I don't remember what they said. Like maybe he's like ex-Secret Service or ex-Navy SEAL, but he's ex-military. He has combat experience. So she paid him to take her to this island, and then the mercs on the island blew his boat up, and captured Val. So that's how we got roped into it. And then on this island, Val was contacting Doyle, who was a scientist working with Krieger, who was mutating apes and eventually humans with a mutagen to create the Trigens and eventually all those, the Doom Mecha Devil. And then we were gonna blow it up with a very small yield nuclear explosion, and that had some traces of the mutagen, so it infected me and Val. And then right at the end, Doyle betrays us, except then we hunt him down. He's actually sitting up there waiting for us right now. But yeah, we hunt him down, kill him, cure ourselves, and we live happily ever after, I assume, until we get to Far Cry 2. I don't know if 2 has Jack Carver, but I know he doesn't come back in any of the other games, at least. Because I've played 3, Blood Dragon, 4, 5, and Primal. I haven't played 6 yet. We'll get there in like 100 games. But, no, I would say the story's alright. The gunplay is fine. You got your little tilts. I do wish, like, I guess it's, dude, like, I played on easy and it was still so hard. So I feel like the snipers one-shotting you is ridiculous. Like, come on. And especially, like, the base Trigens, like, the weakest mutants one-shot you. There's, like, 5 levels above it. And they, like, if you just had a full health bar or a full armor bar, you die. Which is super annoying. Like, at least make it 4. Like, half a meter, half a bar. So, I feel like the difficulty is kind of crazy. The game really wants you to stealth, but I think the AI just wasn't there to make it fully to really make that like an option. I know I complained about the driving, but honestly the driving wasn't that bad. I think I do have a problem that when you hit like A or D to go right or left, normally it just turns the wheels but it doesn't move the car. But in this game, if you press those, it starts driving like towards that direction. So that's kind of wonky. The sniping, oh my gosh, I hate that you can't move and snipe. Like I'm not unscoping if you move. I wish there was a hold breath option for the sniper. There needs to be a hold breath option, because dude, like, you just sway so much, especially, sorry, it didn't look that bad, but when you're like let's say we're going for the corner, and it's like you have to fight the sway so hard just to get there, and you finally get there, and it's so yeah, like, I don't think it fully achieved what it was going for, but I would still say this is a very fun game. Like, at the beginning, I was being a sore loser. I needed I needed the skill issue. I needed to get good. But no, I'd recommend it. You definitely do need the fix. Without the fix, it's impossible. The NPCs just blatantly shoot you through walls. Like they could be up there behind this canister, and I could be here, and they could just shoot me. Like, yeah, I tried playing without the fix for like 2 hours before. Well, that was before I like looked it up and realized how broken the base game was. But yeah, whatever. You just put the fix in the folder. It's easy. Whatever. Let's go kill Doyle, and that's gonna be it. I don't have that much to say. If I had to rate the game out of 10, I'm gonna say like 7.5. 7.5 out of 10, because
you can't change the future. Probably not, but I can make sure you're not a part of it.
See,
Bastard.
Just the way Jack's lines sound and how the cut scenes just cut, like they just skipped a massive. Dude, like earlier we kill. No, like earlier we set off the nuke and it's just us laying on the ground. And then we wake up in the helicopter and like Krieger's kicking us out and Val's tied up. And it's like, what? You just skip so much. No, but overall, I'd say very fun game. Would recommend, but you definitely need the patch. We're going to skip all that because that's all I had to say. We're going to say 7.5 out of 10. To improve something, I would say you'd have to improve the mini-map because the mark, like, it just gives you an arrow. Like, I know games don't have to, like, fully spoon feed you, but sometimes you just get lost. Like, you have no idea where you're supposed to go. It just has an arrow pointing left, but you can't go left in any capacity. You have to go right far enough that you can start going left to get around, and it's just... Sometimes that gets old, but yeah. I mean, it's just because older games didn't want to hold your hand. They were like, all right, push you out the nest, start flying or die. But, you know, that's just how they were. We got the Dark Brotherhood background. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Whatever, that's going to do it for Far Cry. Next game, I'm thinking I'm either going to do Mafia 2 or I'm going to do Fallout 1. It looks like this because this is the mod I have to use to get Fallout to work. It's called Fallout 1 and 2, but yeah. Fallout 1 doesn't want to run on base Windows, and it's being a huge pain. And this also apparently fixes a ton of quality of life. Just tiny little things without actually affecting, like, the base game itself. So, whatever that's going to do for my scrambled thoughts for Far Cry 1. Look at this lineup we got up here. Whatever. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a good one. And I hope I'll see you in the next series. See ya.